Got to be something?
No, okay. So I'll give context to what we're talking about.
No. I just want to hear it quick, and then we'll give context.
Oh, no, because I swear I've noticed in the last few weeks, it's like everybody's just not doing great.
Okay, yeah. Everyone's a little off right now.
No, like everybody.
It's driving me
though.
crazy.
Which, because you were like off there. And
yeah. I'm just starting to like pull it together.
And I was just like I noticed it. And actually, what day was it? Was it my swing day? Or no, maybe? No. It was last week though. Or earlier this week. Oh my God, my days are so messed up.
Right.
But I was at Emma's and I was like, yeah, Simon seems like off. I'm going to have to say something. I said something to Matt too after you left the one day too. I was like, okay, am I just seeing this or
No, for sure.
like, am I just being like hyper analyst because he's like my bro?
No.
Or
Now that's what I would have needed.
And then Matt's like, no, he's been like the last few days, like because you came in the one day and just talked and didn't work out.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, I've wasted
And then
so much
it was
time.
the day you only did cardio.
Yeah.
Was the day where I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
okay. It's like 3 days now this week where I was like, I just fucked off.
yeah,
I couldn't do it. But I felt like it was probably smarter to do that than to like just sit there and have a shitty ass, be bummed about it and have like 3 exercises and then be like, oh, I can't do the rest. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like there's a moment to make a call. This week was just a lot of that.
But yeah, so I said I did bring that up, and I was gonna bring it up.
Oh yeah.
I was actually gonna bring it up like today.
Oh.
Would have been the day that I brought it up.
Oh, the day.
Just because
Should've
to see you in
called me.
person.
Should have called me.
Yeah.
I was working. You could have called me. That's okay. It's all
But
we know.
But yeah, no, and then
it's a disaster. It's not good.
So yeah, you were falling apart.
Yeah. You guys fell apart today.
Yeah,
It's
but
fucking-
but like that's been kind of like a slowly build up. Like
Yeah.
she just had some things going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, now I'm like sitting here, and I'm like, okay, trying to support both of these
Yep.
as much as I can.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm definitely in a better boat than both of them. But I'm like, my boat's also falling apart right
Yeah.
now.
now it's overfill it. You
Yeah.
know, like it's all overflowing.
I'm like, my boat was good.
Yeah.
But it's like also was slowly deteriorating, and now it's like, I can't also fuck. And then it just fell apart hard.
Welcome to Twin City Peaks, episode 32.
Is anyone else going through stuff right now? Is
This
it like the
is-
time of the year? Is
it's
it like a
it's-
season change? Is that what's going
it
on?
Really, so a lot of like there's some science. I'm not gonna even talk like I know much, but there's stuff that say when seasonal changes occur, it affects our circadian rhythm, our mood swings, everything. Because from what I understand is as the sun sets and as the sun rises, there's these certain rays that it emits. And it fucking fires these neurons in our brain to tell it to go, oh, it's wakey time, or oh, it's sleepy time, which is amazing, which is super cool. But right now, because the sun is setting later, right, if you've noticed, and waking up later, because this morning, even when I went to bed after work, like I couldn't really sleep right away, but today was the best day so far this week, so that's an improvement. But I went to bed at like 6:30, and it was still dark out. Like it was still quite dark out. It's a little overcast, but it's not enough to not let the light through, right?
Yeah.
Like it was dark out still. So that's really fucking with our heads. And I'm not saying that's the entire reason. Like obviously real life stuff is happening. Doesn't help, but that's definitely
It seems like
amplifying
there's amplifying. Perfect.
That's all it is.
It's like a combination of
Yeah.
things.
Oh yeah. Real shittiness and then the planet doing stuff.
Yeah.
And we
So it's
just
just the
live
time
on
of
it.
year.
So it's really cool that it affects everything that exists.
Interesting.
Well, look, even the trees down the line here that we can see, they're starting to change.
Yeah.
They're starting to get, a little bit yellower. It's a little chillier these days. I like it. To be honest with you, I'm totally over it.
I think Saturday's supposed to be like 9.
Yeah, it's a little concerning because if I'm on the water, it's going to be a little bit chilly.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bundle up.
Yeah, for real. I'm actually going to have to wear pants, sweater, jacket for the first time since, last spring. Cool. Weather's changing.
Yeah, no, but I don't know. It's
been different.
It's interesting to see that everybody's just going through it right now.
It's not just one. It's a lot of people.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's different. It's weird.
It's like, oh wow, everybody just decided it's like
complete shutdown time.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe that's why everyone can't drive either.
Oh, maybe.
Who knows?
Oh my god. Actually, that is probably added to my like stress.
Yes.
If anything,
Yes.
that
It makes me drive kind of like a piece of shit too.
it makes me so angry,
Yeah,
and then
and
I
I
get
hate
angry
it.
about other things. Like,
Yeah. And then it amplifies it. You get to somewhere. And
Yeah.
you're already upset.
yeah,
And you're like, this was supposed to be fun.
yeah,
You know, where I'm headed, or even if it's like neutral, whatever. And it's like, now I have an added layer of I'm upset
yeah.
onto wherever. Go to Walmart and I'm like, oh, I'm thrilled to be here now, man. You know what I mean? I'm walking around the place like I literally, last time I went, I walked around the place like I was going to murder someone if they got in my way. I could tell people were like moving out of the way too. And then halfway through, I was like, all right, you got to reel it back a little there, Chief. You know, it's bad when you can have to like self-reflect instantly and be like, Jesus, dude, you literally look like you just came from a murder scene. You're coming to pick up a few things and you're skipping town.
Yeah.
Like that's what I definitely looked like. I was like, oof, all right, calm down. Oh boy,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Actually, I kind of noticed because that I was starting to like just deteriorate. Cause also the training like kind of was catching up to me too. So that
Yeah.
also was a calm. Like, there's been so many just
know.
little factors.
I know.
But the guys at work for like both the night shifts and whatnot, they're like, you haven't talked.
Yeah,
Like, they're like, we haven't heard from you, and like, you're here, but you're just
in
like,
spirit,
yeah,
like
you're just like on that bench, and
Yeah.
there's no words
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like anything, and I'm like,
yeah. I'm here to do my job today.
yeah.
So I'm your dummy.
But yeah, no, they were like,
Shit going on, man.
and I'm just like,
Shit going on, buddy.
but that was like, I wasn't even conscious that it was just like,
No, that's when it's like it's you're not really aware of your own kind of issues at
Yeah.
the moment, and
Yeah.
then somebody goes, "You doing all right there?"
and then you're like, oh shit, wait, no, I'm not.
What? And then you kind of analyze and you go, "Yeah, I'm really weird right now, aren't I?" And that's how it was like all week, you know. And then I kind of got this feeling of myself. I was like, getting kind of these weird vibes, and people are like not quite being the same. But then I went, "Oh, it's not the people." I was like, "Oh."
You're like, fuck.
I thought everyone was being weird or like
Yeah.
acting sussy, and then I was like, "It's no
Nah,
one
you just
else.
got bad vibes.
I'm getting fucking weird right now." Yeah. And I don't like that. I really don't. That's one thing I really
well,
don't like.
especially if you're like going through it, then
in my
you
own
just
head.
Well, then you just assume everything is bad vibes when it's like not.
It's not. It's fine.
You'll be like, oh, that guy's giving me some like bad vibes, and then it's like,
It's like your buddy too. It's
Yeah,
like
and it's
your
like-
friend.
and it's like, oh wait, no, he's not. He's
No,
I'm just
he's
interpreting.
living his life. I'm internalizing something that he,
Yeah.
in passing, maybe he said or even looked at you in a funny way, or
Mm-hmm.
you know, he passed by you without giving that little homosexual remark that you're used
Yeah.
to.
And then you're like, oh, he hates
"Oh,
me.
he's-" You know. Meanwhile, it's like, no, he just was on his way to his next set or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
he
and
was
he
doing.
just didn't do it that.
No,
Yeah.
Yep.
You looked into it too far. But you're
Yeah,
having a bad
that's it.
time.
It's not that
Yeah.
serious, man.
It's not that deep.
9 times out of 10, it's really not.
Yeah.
Good times.
Great time. No, terrible time.
Good
but
time to be
great
a human
times.
being. It's
No.
an experience. That's all you got to take it as. That's one thing I'm trying lately is I'm trying to like, whether you feel good, shitty, whatever it might be, you got to kind of take it as it's just an experience.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
got to be like, oh, it's just something that happens. And I'm not saying just fucking let it happen. You can, if you can make changes, make fucking changes. But I mean, the things you can't change, whatever, just accept it, and it does make it a little bit easier sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
um,
a little bit of stoicism in there, but it's really just
have I said the one with King Solomon and the rings?
I remember the story. I don't quite recall the exact details.
Oh, because so he like always so King Solomon from the Bible, or I think I'm from the Bible. I think
Sure.
he had like a jeweler, and he would get rings made for like different things.
Okay,
that
yeah.
was his like thing.
Yeah.
His shtick is he wanted a ring for everything.
All right.
And when he like so then he could look at it and like whatever, it would make him feel a certain type of way.
I understand.
It's context for the story.
Everyone has their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
His was rings.
he went to his jeweler and he's like, "Hey, I have a task for you." He's like, "Yeah, like I made you rings. Like what you need, homeboy?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, I want a ring. When I look at it, when I'm sad, will make me happy, and when I'm happy, will make me sad." And brother just looks at him like,
he's probably fuck. me.
He's like, wait, what?
This is what I get for working for a king.
Yeah.
You know, like-
It's like, oh, you want the impossible. Sick.
Sweet.
Like, because really, what could make you look at it and when you're happy make you sad and sad make you
I
happy?
fucking don't know.
So then I forget. He ends up going somewhere and like finding
Enlightenment, obviously. You have to
Yeah.
fucking.
So then he makes the ring and then brings it to the king, and the king's obviously super excited. And then he's like, "Oh, did you do it?" And he's like, "Yeah, look at it." And then he looks at it, and then the king's face frowns for when he was happy. And everyone was just like, "Wait, what? Like how?" And all it said on the ring was, "This too shall pass." Like that famous "This too shall pass."
Oh.
But that-
yuck.
That's where it's from.
Because in a sense, it's like this happiness is fleeting, but so
same-
is the sadness. Yuck.
yuck is right, but it's a great story.
It is fantastic. It's so gross. I'm reeling. That's so upsetting.
But
Because
yeah,
it's true.
everything in life, this too
This
shall
too
pass.
shall pass. Yeah.
Like this
C'est la
excellent
vie.
episode, excellent episode will eventually be over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. See?
This whole day will be.
Yeah.
Even these shitty emotions you're having today.
I know.
Whatever, it'll pass and then it'll be over. But then you get another one tomorrow. But today's gone.
Yeah. That just brings mortality in, which I also don't love.
You're not very good with that.
No, because I'm never gonna die.
I got a couple of tatties, I'm sure. Oh, just barely. How to do this. There we go. Got the old memento mori, memento vivere.
I think I'm gonna get those like here.
Jason was telling me about that.
What?
Yeah.
that I wanted to?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of funny.
We've all been talking tattoos lately.
I know.
I'm
He talks to me a lot about them.
obscenely close to just messaging Kat and being like, figure me something out to fill my pec in my 3/4. Gotta be Greek inspired and no faces. Go.
Oh, you don't want faces.
No.
Interesting.
That's where it gets tricky. Right? I don't like, and it's I don't know. I
and
just
what do you
feel
mean by no faces?
like, and I'm not shitting on yours. I really enjoy your tattoos, but like, I don't want faces. Yeah.
Oh, so you don't want people?
No, I know. This is where.
What are
it
you gonna
gets
put?
This is where it gets
Because that's
tricky.
like Greek.
Yeah, I get it.
Greek is literally just the
Yeah,
gods,
yeah.
and like
I think I can make it. I can make it work.
I think you're retarded, but that's okay.
Excuse me.
You do you, bro.
I'm gonna hurt you.
That's literally the whole Greek theme is like.
I'm thinking something along the lines of, and I really would like it to be similar to what I already have in the sense of.
Now, are you saying for
negative
your 3/4 sleeve or
I'm doing
just
my
like
whole pec and 3/4?
in Greek
Yeah,
with no faces or people?
we'll figure it out.
I just don't know what else.
What I'm thinking is here. Hold on. You're not fucking. You
No.
really. I know you
Yeah,
really
fuck
jumped
you.
on that. But I've already. I wrote some stuff down. I
Oh.
can't unfortunately access my phone.
Yeah, no, just go
for all
fuck
my
yourself.
notes. But which sucks. Like I think I might. Actually, we'll go back to that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon inspired,
Okay.
right? And have it like kind of meld into this 3/4 part. And I think the rest of the pec can be more along the lines of what I already have existing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes more sense.
Right? So I think being like, oh, Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon, figure something out. I don't want to see their faces. I think she'll have a bit of an easier time than being like, just Greek shit, no faces. Figure it out. Like that's a bit tougher.
Well, because
But like you can include bless thee. You can include water elements, lightning elements, some sort of dark theme.
it's for the. That's what I mean. I'm like you could do
like okay,
you could do like clouds, water.
wouldn't be
and, like,
upset
that.
with a skeleton kind of thing. Like I'm not saying skeleton down my arm, you know what I mean? But if there's like a skeleton in there, like part of like Hades' thing or whatever, I wouldn't be too upset with that because it's not like I'm looking for a face.
Yeah.
It's like it's not too tricky. You can even a cartoonish, not cartoonish, but like semi-realistic skull is totally fine by me.
Yeah, I'm
So that's
literally just
okay.
trying to like picture something.
No, I get it. I'm not fully there either. That's why I'm gonna have to message her and just be like, "What are you thinking?" You know what I mean? I want to like actually collaborate with her.
Okay, wait. Hear me out. Hear me
Because it's
out.
obviously gonna be a fucking couple grand.
Hear me out. Oh yeah, mine was like 5, and I'm not done.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So if you're just doing 3/4 sleeve or
3/4, so down to the elbow, as well as the whole pec, though. Like the whole pec.
yeah, you're looking at probably like a total, like with what you already have
Yeah.
done, probably like $7,000.
Yeah.
So probably another like 5.
Yeah.
At least. Okay.
Ain't cheap. And it's going to be a lot of ink, so it's going to take a lot of time.
Hear me out. I wonder how cool it would be is if it was like a hand holding and it was like 3 spheres that was like each of the gods.
Kind of cool.
Like I'd have to draw it to show you what
Yeah.
I mean, but it'd be like a hand
Yeah.
holding and then like have like one for Hades that's like death, and then one for
Yeah.
Poseidon that's like water and like kind of Olympus type thing, and then one
Yeah.
for Zeus which is like the clouds and
Right.
'Cause that would show all the-
See? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something
that,
there.
I had to come up with something.
There's
for me to-
something there, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not like settled. I'm not settled. But see, those are good ideas. I'll write them down after.
Yeah. I thought
Come
it was
on,
pretty solid.
Come on, like, and I want to get on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
start fucking.
Wait, doesn't Periphery have like the 3?
Yeah, I know.
That would actually
I know,
go kind
I'm
of hard
sorry,
because then it'd be
it'd be-
kind of like Periphery if you had the.
Oh, I know.
That'd be a huge tie-in actually.
Yeah,
That'd be
it would.
kind of.
It'd be a really.
There's
cool
an idea
time.
for you,
I know.
buddy.
Oh, look at you.
Sometimes I'm not
Look
retarded.
at you.
Yeah.
See, you needed to get some stuff out today.
No, I literally said that.
So maybe
as soon as I was done, I'm like,
maybe
that was like the
everything's
hard
coming
reset.
together. Yeah, maybe everything's coming together.
Oh.
Fucking. What? Go on.
Oh no, say what you were gonna say.
I was just gonna say, fucking. Ashley still has my old phone, my S22, because I thought she was gonna need it.
Yeah.
But I guess she's just dealing with her phone.
Oh.
So I want it back, and that'll allow me to actually look at notes again. And
So what I was gonna say is, like angel numbers and stuff.
yes.
Seen so many.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Go on.
Oh, just like
When? Like, give me examples.
I've seen 777 probably like 4 times, and like enough. It's happened enough to where I'm like, that's weird. 777-333-444. I'm not. What is that?
Superstitious.
Superstitious, I guess, or like whatever. I don't fully believe in that kind of
Like,
stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not superstitious in the least, but
I'm more
I
just
don't know,
like
it's
this
like,
is.
what are you taking it as a sign kind of thing?
I don't know. I'm like, this is happening a lot though.
And like, okay, and I kind of feel like I know how you're feeling because I'm not like that. I'm not religious. I'm not whatever. I'm not.
Okay, but if you keep seeing the same
But then
thing,
but then your brain goes like, why are you seeing this all the time? And it's like, you start to think about it logically, and you go, okay, are these just patterns that I'm recognizing, right? Because it's
Yeah.
like you start seeing it once, twice by accident, then your brain starts to kind of look for it because you started thinking about it maybe. And,
see,
right?
no, and that's where I got thrown
Maybe even
off.
subconscious. I don't know.
Maybe subconsciously, but not actively, because like I've also thought the same thing. But then I'm like, I'm not even like thinking. It won't be a thought, and then I'll be like, oh, that was cool. Go about my day, and it's like the next day, same thing again, and I'm like, okay, that's not like there's like seeing just 3 numbers alone. That's a hard fucking pattern to find.
I get it. It is
Not
tough.
saying it means anything.
I know, right?
I just wanted to bring it up, and I
And
thought it was weird.
I'd see, and that's like I'd like for it to mean something.
I would
maybe.
love for it to.
Right.
That'd be
Maybe I'd
cool.
like
maybe
it.
maybe something cool is happening in the next
Right.
little bit. That'd be actually
something
fantastic.
cool. You think, or do you think so?
No, it could be like a big. It doesn't have to be like cool, but like a big
Okay.
change of some
Okay.
kind.
I get.
I wouldn't mind some change. I've been feeling pretty stagnated.
Really.
Yeah,
Those 8-hour shifts will real fucking change for you.
I'll kill myself. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, dude,
I
like,
will,
That's really
yeah.
not that great. But whatever. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to bring that up. That's
No.
fucking.
No.
It's just. It is what it is, but it's annoying.
Well, yeah, no.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's also there's so many rumors still. Nothing's.
Well, that's the thing. And yesterday, it just seemed to like fucking pop. For whatever reason, it just like flooded, and it's a night shift. So like, who got this information?
Yeah, no, like
that's
our-
gonna sound crazy on the fucking pod. By the way, when you're doing that. Oh.
The our like one FLS, he's like might be like January, but it'd be like vacation replacement. So there's only like 20 guys that would be down to 8.
Right.
At least for us. Because like heatermen, you need them. You can't not have them on 12s.
How come?
Because they need to constantly heat the battery, watch the pressures. Like you need someone in the chair watching, otherwise the place could blow up.
Well, no, I'm not saying there's not going to be anyone there.
Oh,
They're gonna do
no.
3 cycles of 8s.
No, they only want to do 2 cycles of 8s.
Oh, not with us.
That's where it's different.
Yeah, they're doing
No, they
3
want to get rid of the
cycles a
day
week.
shift for us
Entirely.
because we don't do much.
Straight nights.
Then be just like have guys for 16 hours instead of 24 because that's all we technically need to get it done. And then during the day, well, they'd still have day shift guys,
Oh, no.
but it wouldn't be lidman. It'd be so the guy's pusher, the guy's coke side would go push like 5 ovens and then go upstairs and charge them,
Whoa.
and then like continue to do it that way
Oh.
because you don't need as many guys that way. It's way slower, but you can
Oh,
get
that's
something done during
crazy.
the day, and then you have the reinforcement come in at night to like bang.
What?
Yeah. But I should be.
They're breaking up the whole thing then. Oof. I don't know how it's going to work. Like, in the
It's
cast
gonna
house,
be a
it's going to be a fucking
terrible.
disaster, too. Just,
Yeah.
like, trust me, it's not going to be fucking easy.
No.
And like I said before, the whole, no, we're not going to talk about it. Here we are. With the whole
I
fucking,
know.
you know, just relief and... Dude, I bought that paint for that car.
How's it make you feel?
Not good. The price kept jumping up as we're having a 38-second conversation. And by the time it was over, he was 38. Fucking, I was like, oh my God, I just almost want to back out of this. Because it had to be apparent for whatever reason. I don't understand paint, if I'm being real with you, especially not automotive paint. I get kind of house paint. Makes
Yeah.
sense. You know, primers and shit like that, whatever.
It's pretty straightforward.
Eggshell.
Eggshell.
But
matte
apparently,
gloss.
car paint, certain car paints are fucking really annoying, and like they need certain materials and certain chemicals inside of them that if you have a certain volume, adding these certain chemicals, you need X amount of volume before it's even like functioning or volatile or whatever the fuck it
You
is.
got fucking science. Going
Meaning
on.
that to have that amount of paint, it would double in size. Which is why I got 2 cans, which is why they double charged me. Yeah. So it was like an $80 thing, which originally started as a $49 thing. And then it went to $59 because it's a DCK
Mhm.
code. And then it jumped over to fucking $80 because it was like, oh, it's because now you're going to need 2 cans and now it's this much. And I was like, just, okay, I'm here, whatever. I was like, I'm here now.
Would have lost it.
Those better last me for like I don't know, 40 years.
Like
Not
if
4,
if that
14.
would have happened to me yesterday, I probably would
Yeah,
have
you would have
snapped.
lost it. You would be like, no. And like I could have bought the Subaru shit from Subaru and it might have been like $40, but I guarantee you it's also garbage. That's what's unfortunate about it. It's probably
Yeah.
a fucking literal pen that you go blip, 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 and then you flip
Yeah.
it over and you put the clear on it and it's a bubble and you're like, looks good, man. This one
Yeah.
here's an aerosol and you can
Yeah.
just tape around it and go and it's done.
Yeah.
And it looks decent. I'm just trying to not to rust. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
It's a car I'm driving. I'm not that concerned about the paint, but the fact that it's chipping 8 months in, 9 months in, like, come on, man. It's classic Subaru thing, though. Like,
Oh, they have an issue.
your Honda shit has garbage clear coat.
Yeah.
We have chipping fucking paint, thinner than a fucking
Nice.
water molecule. Like, it sucks. And that's all Subarus.
I don't
Just
know what's
terrible
worse.
paint. Right? They're both equally like, what the hell?
Well, at one point you have to get the car repainted either way.
Take your pick.
It's like either.
You know what I will do is I'll wrap it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Dark, like forest green.
I could fuck
There's
with
not a lot of Subarus with dark forest kind of green. And I've looked some up online, and I think it looks hard as shit.
I think I would do like a baby blue.
Baby blue's sick. That'd be cool, too. But there are blue Subarus. There's like 3 super popular colors in Subarus, right? World Rally Blue. There's like an electric kind of blue. Neptune Blue, which is, I think, more of a BRZ kind of color.
Yeah.
And then there's the other one, I forget. Pearl something. That's why I wouldn't go blue, because it's just classic Subaru. You know what I mean? I want something that contrasts hard. But also Subaru kind of like has a whole wilderness kind of
Like
idea.
that color.
Yeah, that's super nice. But there is a similar right? I can't. But
Yeah.
I'd show you. But the Neptune is not that, but it's like a little brighter.
Oh, okay.
So it's similar.
I'd want like a pastel-y, like
I get
baby
it.
blue.
I get it. I think green though. I think
No,
green
fair
would
enough.
I think green looks sweet.
If you do like a deep forest green,
Yeah, it would stand out in a different way.
like almost like your Yoda thing there.
Yeah, maybe even like a little darker than that.
But that's
Yeah.
the darkest green I could find.
I know. I really don't have a whole lot of green in this place, eh?
No, you should get a plant or something. Is that Buddha?
Yeah, it is a Buddha.
When did you get that?
I got that from Manitoulin. It was like I was eyeballing it. We were in Kagwan, which is on Manitoulin, right? It's a little kind of town with what's called Bridal Veil Falls. Bridal Veil Falls is just like a
I've heard of it.
waterfall. It's beautiful. And then you can walk up the creek. It's super cool, and that's what we did. But then we went down and we saw that the market was there. Lucky, just pure luck.
Yeah.
Fucking tooled around. There was some cool stuff. I got like actually I got like kind of an emergency bracelet. I leave it in the car. But it's got like a flint, compass,
nice,
that
yeah.
kind of shit. It's really and paracord, like 20 feet of it. So I was like, this could be useful actually. So it was like $10. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I'll fucking buy one of those from you. Then I saw the Buddha and I was like, God damn. My dad was always about that. Like I have a little guy down there too. You see him?
Yep.
Right? And it's the classic. The little one I have is the classic like reddish maroon kind of color. But the green ones were always like the jade, right? It was always my dad had a real jade fucking Buddha when I was a kid.
Yo.
And I was a big fan. So then I saw this and she kind of like haggled me down because I was looking at it. He was $50 and she was like, "Let you take him for $40?" And I was like, "Oh my God, whatever. I'll fucking buy it." Like,
I would have done 35.
I was like, yeah, but I was already really wanting it. And I was already just about to be like, I'll take it for 50. But she literally just knocked just enough for me to be like, yeah, obviously I'll take it, right? I wasn't thinking like, I don't want to pay 50. I was like, it seems all right. It's a big chunk of acrylic. It's kind of expensive to make. I was like, $50. She was like, I'll give it to you for 40. Sure. And then she gave Ashley a couple fucking like an obsidian rock and like just to give her.
Oh,
and
nice.
I was like, okay, this was kind of a cool experience. I was like, this is nice. Went to check out there's a lighthouse with like a bunch of art and stuff. It's cool. Walked around.
Nice. What was I gonna
It was fun. Oh yeah, I don't think we've even talked about Manitoulin at all.
No, I asked you on the last few pods and you didn't say anything, so I said go fuck yourself.
Oh.
You're like, yeah, nothing happened. And then I'm like, oh, Buddha, you tell a long fucking story. I'm like, you know what, man? Just fuck yourself.
Oh, wow, I'm retarded.
Yeah.
See, I must have been really... See, like,
No,
I was totally...
No, the last pods, I knew... That's when I started to know you were off because you were, like, kind of closed. But I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
You know when it kind of picked up? It started kind of when I left for Manitoulin for that one night.
Ah, yeah.
And then I came back, and the second trip, like, really threw me. My vacation...
Fucked up your whole rhythm, eh?
Yeah. It threw my whole entire... Wow, I didn't like that. Okay. So I got to plan that out a bit differently next year.
Yeah.
Wow. Because the first vacation, I kind of really embraced it.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of like enjoyed it and had fun with it. Went to the concert. It was a blast. I had a good time that vacation. This one, I felt so fucked.
Interesting.
It felt like it happened to me instead of having it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the vacation, and then going to Manitoulin, the weather was like mediocre, and I was like, this is sad. The last day we were leaving, it was nice, and I was like, it's even more sad. And I was like, fuck, dude.
I know what you mean. When it just
and then Ashley was also a little bit out of it just because she had a trip right before.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it, none of this worked out.
No, it's like on paper everything should have been great, but it wasn't. And it's like, why? Yeah.
Unfortunate. And then it just kind of, from there, just kind of have steamrolled since. Having caught up, I don't know, mentally. I don't know.
Yeah, like that's what
Fucking threw me, man.
like the last few days I've been trying to figure out because like I haven't been like I haven't been off in the same way you have been,
right?
Or like anything.
Yeah.
But I've been just like mentally just like bleh. Like I haven't been off, I haven't been on. I'm like neutral, and I'm like it's almost like I took a shit ton of ashwagandha.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what?
There were like
No
there was
stress then?
Nothing.
Weird.
Just like this, like not like any real stress or anxiety. Just almost like nothing.
Interesting.
And then like today it obviously like
Super strange.
and yesterday
Yeah, and then it was
like
culmination. Maybe?
yesterday it like started to like I was like, oh,
Started,
it's
like,
gonna
the-
be a day.
The rolling was starting.
And
to go
then
on.
yeah, today
God damn,
obviously. But no, like, and I'm thinking it's just because I've been like grinding so hard, and I think that the nothing started to feel because I just feel like I'm not making any progress in anything.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Like that's kind of what's been bothering me. Is it just like the patience to know that like I'm building the groundwork, but it's just, and then like my last night shifts, like I didn't read as much of my books that I wanted to, like just like little things that I didn't do that I wanted to.
Everything's been
and
like
it just
normal
built
habits.
up to where I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna like you know when stuff like isn't quite going right and your brain's just like, you know what, we're going all the way.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
That was today. My brain was
I
like,
hate
oh,
that
there's a little
feeling.
problem. No, it's actually the end of the world.
Yeah, and it's like, how about we just make everything a total disaster?
It's like everything I thought of
Sounds
was
good,
just
buddy.
the end of the world.
And you're like, no, hold on, and then it just fucking doesn't.
It's like you
matter.
drop your keys and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna jump off a building.
Yeah. Like, oh, this very small inconvenience. That guy looks like very murderable right now.
Yeah.
It's like I could just drop his ass, and then you start imagining it, and you're like, dude, holy shit. Like, I need to check myself. I don't know if anyone else has that fucking problem, but like, Jesus.
Are you ever like, you're like, I don't know if I want to fight, fuck, or cry?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, what do I need right now? I get children. I understand babies now.
It's like,
It's like, what do you want? I don't even fucking know, man. It's like, oh, okay.
yeah, no.
That's what I'm feeling the same way. Like, do I need to knock a guy out? Do I need to bust a nut?
Or do I need to sit in a corner and cry
And just
myself to
let
sleep?
it out. It's unfortunate.
Sometimes you have to do all of them and just see one of them will fix it.
Yeah, and then sometimes, here's a conundrum there, though. If you do all of them, but you do them in the wrong order, it could just lead you right back to square one.
Oh,
Right?
you know, just figure
You
it
know
out.
what I mean?
Just
Like,
keep doing it until you
what
get the
if-
right.
what if you decide to bust the nut at the end of it? So
What
you
do you-
fight a guy,
Oh,
and then you go cry in a corner, and then you're stroking it as you're crying. That's not the good combination there, sir. Maybe cry, punch a guy out, and furiously stroke one out. I think that might be the best option. Or what? You're gonna stroke one out, go fight a guy with no test left,
I'm
and
trying
then
to think.
cry.
I think-
That might be.
Or
that might be it too.
or you could fight the guy, stroke one out, and then cry because you're like, I'm a piece of shit.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, that would lead you to the for
yeah,
sure.
no, that
return
would
to
loop
the.
you again. No, that brings
So
me
what's
back.
what is there a combination then? Is it
Fight, fuck, cry, I think. Or
would it?
cry, fight, fuck. That's it.
I think that's the one. I
Yeah.
think that's the one we're gonna have to agree on.
I think so.
Cry, fight, and then fuck. That might get you. Okay.
Yeah. I think that might.
Yeah. Because you might cry, get angry at the end of it. There's a chance. I don't know. I'm fucking relaxed. I'm no therapist.
But if you're like really like
If you're
fired
down,
up,
like, yeah.
you'll cry and then someone pisses you off and you're like, you know what? I've had enough.
knock them out, and then you're like, I'm gonna find, and then
Yeah.
just-
No, and then you relax and you fuck. Yeah. No,
you're
that's
like, okay.
That's the problem. If you have to
Been a
do all
long day,
three,
but I'm going to bed. You know, like, yeah.
no, and then you go to sleep.
Yeah, you're done for the day.
Yeah.
If you did all three, forget everything else.
No,
You're
no,
not gonna meet anyone today.
no. Now you need rest
You're not doing anything.
because you just no. You like
You just expended the most energy.
no.
possible.
You hard rebooted your your
100%,
brain.
100%.
You hard rebooted everything. It needs time to like reboot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fun
The only
times.
exception I think is if you do it like right in the morning. By supper time, you're allowed to get back up and move in.
Oh, you think so?
I think you can have
You
supper
think- you
and then
think you're gonna
relax.
wake up and need to cry like right away and fight. That
No,
moment you wake
no.
up?
I'm saying like in the morning time, like before
Damn,
noon,
brother.
like pre-noon.
Fight before noon is pretty wild. I don't know why to me, but that seems wild. A fight before noon. Is this an official match? That's pretty normal. But we're just going for a street fight at 10:30 in the morning.
Who knows? What if they cut you off or something? What at
Wow.
work? It could
At
happen.
work, brother.
It could happen.
You know what? I say live your best life.
Yeah, and sometimes you need to fight before noon. Actually, that is wild. A fight before
Thank you.
noon.
Yes. Okay.
I feel like that's like
Now
an
that
after.
you're really thinking about it,
I think that's
I'm
after like
hold on.
7 p.m.
That's kind of what I'm saying, right? It's like definitely after 7, definitely after dinner.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
even
know why after dinner specifically, but it's after dinner.
that's yeah.
Buddy, it's definitely after dinner. Has to be.
Well, to be fair, if you wake up and you need to do all of that, you might have had a really bad like last week or two though.
Last week or two, maybe the night was something special. Like,
just a special kind of.
are you
fucked
that
up.
kind of guy? Are you part of downtown Sault Ste. Marie? Jesus Christ.
Where are we gonna bring? Do you want to bring this to something serious? Some of the things I've seen.
I mean, we can.
This has been great
No, that's the
content.
time. Yeah, we're
Oh,
just
actually,
shooting the
you
shit
know
here.
what? Before I get to this, I was talking with what's the guy at the gym? His name? The new guy?
X?
No. The guy that works there.
Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. No, not that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zach. I was talking with him, and he seems pretty. I like how your instincts was just. That was intense.
No, I checked. I checked to see if we were at what time. I said. So Zach is cool. Yeah. So Zach's cool. I had a little chat with him. He's pretty impressed with the whole this.
Okay, that's what I was gonna get to because I chatted with him.
No way.
I chatted with him yesterday, and we were talking a little bit, and he's like, we were just like catching up, and he's like super. It started because he had Iman Gotsi on his computer sitting there.
Cool.
And I was like, oh, watching some Iman? And he's like, yeah. And then we talked about like business a little bit. And I talked to him about a few like books I've read and like what I'm into. So we kind of just like broed out a little bit on that. And then it was as I was leaving or like at the end of that conversation, he mentioned the pod. And then he said, he did mention, because he's like, oh yeah, your buddy there, Simon was talking to me about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, and he's like, yeah, I subscribed, and he was asking me about it. He's like, so when? And then as I was leaving, he's like, so when do you post next? I'm like, every Monday, and he's like, oh, sick man. He's like, keep doing it. He's like, what? I forget who he quoted, but he's like, one of them eventually will blow up. That's all you need. You need to just keep going.
Just
one of them will
I
work.
know, yeah. Well, we kind of saw that a little bit. I don't know what you fucking guys did, but
No.
that one episode. I'm not saying it blew up, but it was unusual.
What would you do if we had one go to like 10K?
You do realize that I added up some of our views, and it's like, oh, it's like almost 2K.
It's not bad.
Pretty good. And like, I don't know, man.
I need to start posting on TikTok because there's so much more
There's
viewership.
untapped potential.
Because I'll post something like in the past, I'll post something stupid on TikTok and you get like a few K views, like nothing. Yeah, it's stupid.
I want to start doing it right now.
We
Pull
will.
up your shit and make a video and be like, yo, episode 32 recording right now, coming out Monday. Yeah. That
Oh,
was
I wish
really
I brought
cringe, but brought your what?
because I don't have my bag. I want my external drive so I can get episode 30 off you.
I possibly have a flash drive I could lend you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can have episode 30 so then I can like make some clips and I'll post them on TikTok.
Sure. Oh, you really got hard. You know what's super strange is on Rumble, if you look, episode 31 and then 30 is how it shows up, but it says 2 days ago and 4 days ago. And I was like, go sit in the right spot.
That's interesting.
Please sit in the right spot. It's bothering me. It actually is kind of bothering me, and I don't know what to do about it, but like, you know what I mean?
But yeah, no, episode 30 would be a good one because there was definitely some. Actually, this is probably a good one to clip some stuff from.
If you want, I'll just hand it over to you too.
Yeah, and then I'll look through them when I have time. I'll make a few clips.
Is there a way to like make it so that when you're, I don't know how to do this, but when you're clipping these, let's say on TikTok,
I'm gonna watch a video.
I've
on
seen
how
this
to do it.
before. I've seen this before. I'm not sure if this is like specific to maybe or something outside of TikTok or outside of an Instagram thing, but I've seen it where a podcast gets clipped where you're zoomed in on the guy talking and then it like scrolls over to the other guy talking and then it's like something hilarious and they'll like zoom out or whatever. You know what I mean? It's an interesting perspective, right? It's like it kind of creates a little bit more urgency in the video.
I don't know.
In a sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
And I'm not saying go do that one. I'm just saying I thought it was a cool
I think
one.
what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna look up like how to make like
Clips
TikTok
and
clips
edits and
for
whatever.
like long form content, and
It just
then
sucks because I'm never gonna do TikTok. You're gonna be the guy for TikTok.
That's okay.
How many followers do you have on Instagram? This is a genuine question.
A couple hundred. I don't use it.
Okay.
I do want to start though.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
I just don't use social media.
I'm
Like, which
pretty
is like,
much, I'm pretty kind of done.
like it was just brutal.
I haven't.
For as far as like this kind
when
of
you
stuff.
get a couple reels from me on Instagram, it's like you got 2 and Ashley might have got 1 or 2, and then I turn it off.
If you get
Because I
a
was scrolling through it for 5 minutes and then I'm over it.
if you get a reel from me,
That's where I'm at, dude.
Yeah.
I'm fucking not. I'm not about it, and I'm so over Snap. But I gotta like convince Ashley to get over Snapchat somehow.
oh yeah, no, I don't. Well, did you notice? I think I answered your text before I answered your snap.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna start texting you. Like, and then like I knew you weren't gonna answer the Snap. I was like, you fucking asshole.
Yeah,
But
no.
whatever. No.
Like, look at-
We'll go right to text. I don't care, dude. Yeah, no. I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat.
For reference, everyone on my Snapchat has like timers, and it's like I haven't answered them in like 20 hours because it's just a picture of their face, and I
Dude,
don't want to.
I'm so fucking sick of that. Like, and then what's worse is, sometimes I'll open that expecting something different, and I just won't answer. And then they send another one like the next day. I'm like, did you not get the hint? Like, unless I want to actually have a conversation, dude, I'm not doing this.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Like, I can't. I fucking am over it. Like, a few of my buddies from before, like from the gym or whatever else, I don't really talk to them much. But, for example, even, a couple of our buddies from the gym, whatever, that we're good, decent friends with. But I'm not snapping your face every day, buddy. Like, and then,
No.
or the thing that you're doing in front of you that you do every day. I'm like, cool, this is the time that you do it. I know. I'm just tired. And then what I really,
I think
you know what I really
like how
noticed?
collectively we've just given up on people.
You know what I really, wow. Oof.
We both you literally just said, you know what? I just hate everyone,
Oh no.
and like same.
I kind of like I miss our tight circle. Do you remember that? Do you remember how we had like 5 people total?
That we would even associate with.
Mm-hmm. Not saying it's a bad thing that where we're at right now,
Who even was
but
it?
it's almost like
you're talking like
oversaturated.
fit days.
Like almost fit days, yeah. Like, I'm not complaining about Gear Garage at all.
No,
Not at
no,
all.
no,
The G's
no, no,
fucking
no.
amazing. That's not what I'm saying at all. But it almost seems like almost it's like an oversaturation of friends.
There's too many cool people.
Yeah, there are too.
No,
many.
if anything, the
that's
the
kinda
Gear Garage's
nuts.
problem is there's too many cool people.
That's almost wild. Okay.
'Cause
I'm
like-
seeing why expansion is necessary. You think I'm thinking this over right now? I'm picturing it in my
We
head.
need to dilute the
Same
coolness. Yeah.
Same amount of people, let's say even. Let's say we only get another 50 cool people even,
Yeah.
but the gym increased 4 times in size. It would relieve some pressure.
No, 100%.
You wouldn't feel so obligated every time you walked past someone.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm obligated, okay? Like, if I'm
No,
in the
but,
zone
like-
and I'm ignoring you, I'm going to ignore you.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen more often
And there's
now
no
because
hard
I do need to
feelings
lock
either.
back in. Like, I need to lock back in.
Mm-hmm.
I've not been not locked in, but, like, I'm not been the way that I want it to be, signing up for what I've been doing lately. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna give myself at least this week. I was like, because I was in such grind mode.
Yeah.
I just didn't talk to anybody anywhere.
Yeah.
So I probably seemed like a total fucking douche.
No, I
Nazi,
could kind of tell something was going on,
But
too.
I was just like,
But I was preoccupied with
but
my
also
shit.
at the same time, I'm like, I wasn't consciously. I was just like, oh, I'm fine. I'm just grinding.
I know, but it's not.
But
It
it's
was
like-
there was more under the
Yeah.
surface. Yeah, absolutely.
Which we now found out.
100%,
But that's.
Which is whatever. That's a learning curve. You know, that's just life again.
I think that honestly, I think grinding is just my coping mechanism.
Yeah,
I'm like, you know
it
what?
definitely is for you. And I don't know what. Me, it's almost like I just kind of internalize a lot.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't internalize it, but I just like, it's almost like I'm feeling shitty inside, so I need to like do something.
Sorry, I mean like I internalize my coping. Like I don't fucking let it out, and then it doesn't get dealt with a healthy way.
well, yeah, mine I just try to be busy so I don't have to deal
Which,
with it.
in my opinion, is still a better, healthier way than just fucking.
It's possible. No, 100%.
Right? Like at least you're moving. You know
This
what I
is
mean?
true.
Where I will just like,
You almost like shut off.
yeah, I'm like, I'll stop. then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah.
See, whereas I have to do more.
And then
when
I'm
you do, like,
basically
that.
on
Yeah.
autopilot. Whatever I'm doing is just enough. It's
Mhm.
what I have to do. Like, whereas today I clean the shit out of this place, right?
Mhm.
Like, absolute fucking shit out of it in 20 minutes somehow. And I feel better, but it's also because for today was the first day where I felt kind of like, okay, I got something. You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
there's a little-
bit
there's a
back.
little energy
all right,
in the
all right,
tank.
All right, we can do this. Yeah. And then doing that kind of has motivated me to pursue more, right? Like, for the day at least, right?
You want to know what's
Try
kind
and push me in the right direction.
of? You want to know what's kind of funny?
Mm.
Is there was like a few days ago I was thinking of like what we're gonna talk about on the pod, and I was like, you want to know one thing that'd be cool on podcasts if people were like relatable and like talked about like when they're going through shit, and it just happened to go that way.
That's awesome.
That was I like manifested
Yeah.
this in a way.
This is, and you know what? Like, this is great. Like, fuck, this is a good podcast, man.
Well, no, because so many people will be
Quality.
like, wait, I feel like that,
yeah, man.
or wait, I'm going through
Yep,
that.
Yep. 100%.
And it's like, oh wait, no, everybody does.
Everybody
It
deals with
doesn't
this
matter socioeconomically,
Mm-hmm.
like
Money
anything.
or not, like, yeah, you do deal with this shit.
yeah.
No matter who you are. When they say more money, more problems, it's not real.
More
it's
money,
just
different problems.
It's all it is, right? But what
Different problems,
the other
different
one is
stress.
when they say money doesn't buy happiness, it's not necessarily true. Like, let's be real here. Like,
No,
a
no,
fucking
no.
you bought a cool
But it-
Sea-Doo. Did that bring you happiness this summer? Lie to me.
No. No.
Fuck you.
No, actually, that's what I like battle with.
Did you not have fun using it?
I do, but as a whole,
Yeah.
I think it's a net negative.
I totally understand. And okay, and the Sea-Doo is not a good example.
As a
Right, because
total,
overall, let's be honest, you can use it like 16 times in a year.
yeah, it's overall, I'd say it's a net negative.
Fair. Okay. All right. Sea-Doo, bad example. The car brought me happiness. I'm not even going to fucking
Yeah.
sugarcoat it, right? But
No,
also
no,
that to
you
me-
just picked a bad example.
fair.
That would be like, say, like the clothes I have, or like something.
Sure. Okay.
Or like my computer,
Yeah.
or like
yeah.
it
Sure.
took money and it brings me happiness.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. And like mine does too, right? And
It's
look, we're doing shit.
or
with it,
we
it's
could
fun.
even say this.
This is definitely bringing me happiness. This is fun as shit. And like listening to the quality difference made me extremely happy.
No, see the more not the more money, more problems. The money but doesn't buy happiness. It's more like if you're just like already deeply unhappy, you can't.
This isn't gonna cure it.
You can't. If anything, it's gonna amplify it.
If you, oof, there we go. Okay, yeah, I would totally agree. That's just gonna make you realize how empty you are, how superficial everything is, and how
Yeah.
meaningless what you're doing in life is, right? Whereas, let's say, not currently, like we're not unhappy, but like we're a little bit fucking off right now. But in my normal day-to-day life, I'm generally a pretty content guy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
overall, I'm pretty satisfied. I want more. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm satisfied with the direction I'm going, and I'm satisfied with my existence on this earth, right? And thus, if I buy things, it doesn't mean that I'm like, oh, my content and happiness is reliant on this thing anymore. You know what
yeah.
I mean? But it brings me additional happiness,
Yeah.
right? And that's how I feel. And I feel like that's healthier than to just like buy because it's like you have a fucking buying problem and that
That's
brings
like
you the
dopamine
shot.
fucking-
Yeah.
yeah.
Like and I can like catch myself sometimes where like a week or two will go by and I'll spend a few $100 and like on random shit and I'll just keep clicking and I'll be like, oh, hold on there.
I'm getting
Whoa. Yeah, exactly.
I find
I got like a little $50 order set aside right now, and I'm like, okay.
I
maybe
find
I'll
as
buy
far
that,
as like the
you know?
the like money thing and buying, it's like if you've worked for it and you've like kind of like earned it, then when you buy it,
Yeah.
it's like that's when it brings happiness.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you haven't earned
Absolutely.
it, then like the
Yeah.
money doesn't.
Which is part of the reason why I haven't exactly pulled the trigger on the whole tattoo thing right now, because I don't quite feel like I've earned a $5,000 to $6,000
Yeah.
piece of art inked into me for what I feel like I haven't earned quite yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. 100%.
So I feel right now. I'm not saying that I couldn't do it, but it's just not wise, and I don't think I don't deserve it yet.
like I'm in the
I
same
got to put
way.
in a little bit more work. Before.
There's quite a few things that I have like on my phone that I want to buy, and I'll show you because
I get it.
maybe you'll like some of them. But I haven't like. There's quite a few of them like I could easily buy, but I'm like, but it's just not
Yeah.
mine. It's I want to get my rental, and then I'll be like, okay, I've made a big achievement.
Yeah.
Now I can laxy daisy and buy things
And
that
buy
I
something
want.
stupid,
It's like
yeah.
I bought something for my future.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I can buy something for right now.
Yeah, of course. I totally understand.
Because if I buy all that stuff now, it's just gonna push that
Yeah.
even farther.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, no, if I get that, then I can do this for like say like a few months
Yep.
and kind of not save my money like, and then
Yep.
just so I can have a little bit of happiness.
Uh,
And it's funny that
absolutely.
you said that because when I had my my meal yesterday at my girlfriend's there, I brought a Diet Pepsi, and
Brought you a little bit of joy.
I'm like, I need a little bit of happiness in my life right now. And she laughed so hard. And then because I brought one for her too.
Yeah.
Then later in the night she had one and she's like, you're right, a little bit of happiness.
Just a little bit of happiness.
And I'm like,
just a touch.
but it's wild how like just something like that.
A little
just
something.
a little
Man,
treat.
that's all it takes.
It's like I
Trust
just need
me,
something.
It's little things sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, my guy.
Damn,
That's good.
being a human sucks.
What do you got going on tomorrow?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
Like, I don't even know what I have going on today. I know I
Got
got a
anything?
meal prep.
You got anything in the garage?
Cars on the hoist.
Oh, the
My
old
hu-
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I was just gonna do an oil change, but I was thinking about maybe doing it in the parking lot.
Why when do you need to do one? I need to do an oil change in my car. Too.
I'm at 4,800 kilometers, and I usually do them by at least 5,500.
Oh,
but
you
now-
still got.
I got a little bit of ways, but I kind of just need to make sure it happens within the next 2 weeks at least, because I'm not driving to Grand Rapids on.
When do you leave for Grand Rapids?
It'll be the 29th, and then I'll be back the 30th.
Okay.
First and second day off for me. And I'm taking the day before off, unfortunately. It's just unfortunate because I'm going to miss pay. I'm not taking it as a sick day. I have to take it as a
Personal.
personal for my sister's thing. $400. Go to this thing. All right. No, we're moving along. We're moving
Yeah, I
along.
get fine.
Moving along.
Oh,
Moving along.
you want to move along onto like what actually got me a little bit fired up yesterday is yesterday it cost me like $250 because I had to go to my apartment and like fix the bathroom like floor,
Sick.
and it could have. She's like, well, I'm not like the floor was like obviously just cheap fucking shit, whatever.
Sure.
Like,
A linoleum rollout type thing.
yeah, but it was like linoleum tiles. Like,
Ooh.
it was junk.
Oh, I get it. I know. I've installed that, and it makes me want to.
But so they like some of them like were peeling up.
Yeah.
So then she like let it get too far and then like peeled them up, where I could have just like
Oh.
re-glued them down.
Yeah.
But no, I
maybe
don't-
scraped a bit and like.
I could have like made it like work,
Uh-huh.
but no. Now then I had to get like vinyl plank and a bunch of other stuff, new seals for the toilet. Then the toilet I had to like get like fixed.
How long
It
did that take you?
was like
Few
2 hours
hours,
last
yeah.
night. Me and my dad. Like, so I had to do just a bunch of little shit, get new trim because all the trim like now I had to rip up. Like, so it was like $250 is not a lot, but for a place that's not mine, it
Yeah,
still
no, it's annoying,
sucks.
yeah.
Oh, and because a few days earlier I had to get all new screens, that was like $100.
Oh.
It's been like
A little bit of.
just it's like
Gotta love it, dude.
it's like constant work and then everything's just like chipping away at it. I'm like,
Well, okay. So what's something you want to buy?
oh, there's lots.
We'll round it out with something nice and positive. I already know what I have, like a small little thing, but I've bought quite a few things in the last week or two because I think that's part of the problem. Like once I get all bummy, I'm like, maybe this will fix that. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
If anything, it made it
Bought the
worse.
dash cam. I bought fucking spend money on this shit. I just literally was like, yeah, I'll pull the trigger on everything. You were like, well, maybe we should. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Did you notice that? I was like, yep.
Yeah, you said October 1st.
I was like, buy them.
and then I was like, well, and you're like, let's go. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was toxic as fuck.
Not gonna lie though, great choice.
Oh no! It was. I'm glad we executed.
Because we were
I'm glad
also
we executed.
prolonging
We
it.
hemmed and hawed for 2 months.
So
I want to get a bike rack. Right. Jesus Christ, eh?
those are more just like items, like than.
Oh, you got
actual-
a Ridge wallet. Nice. Yeah, I bought one of those and like it's pretty nice. pants.
There are more things
Punching
on there.
bag, real estate, plane. I love that. Plane. I'm never buying a motorbike, by the way. Have fun with that.
Oh,
I'll scrape you off the street.
thanks, buddy. Oh no, it's stupid. I just kind of want
That's why I
one.
know I can't. You're too young to understand.
I'll die.
I'm genuinely serious. I actually am being 100% serious. I'm 30, and my frontal cortex has fully developed, and my understanding of myself is that I will kill myself on a motorcycle. It's not an if. No, I'm not. I promise you. I'm actually like, this is probably the most serious, and like, I'm unwavering in my sentence. I will kill myself on a motorcycle.
Oh, because you'd be like, I can do that corner faster.
And I would do it every time faster until the tire can't do it anymore.
Until you lose grip and you go into the building.
I'm into the bush plane. Bush plane museum looks like a home for my head. Like, I promise you. That's why I don't.
You would.
That's why I don't. So sad, but yeah. When I go fast cars, at least there's a chance I survive.
Just improving the chances.
It's
See,
really all it
plane.
is.
Plane, you can go real fast.
I know. This is true.
Just think about that.
It's not off the limits. Fitness tracker. Yeah, this is all you need.
Yeah, no, that's what I was.
Honestly, I've been way less annoyed with this thing in the short time that I've used it than the entire existence of me using the Whoop. The whole time I used the Whoop, I was like, this sucks.
Yeah,
Part of me just went, why did I do this?
I'm probably gonna get that.
You know what
next.
I mean? This was easy. It was like $170 too.
Charge 6.
Yeah.
That's all they are.
Yeah, they're cheap. That's why I did it.
Oh, okay.
It does my heart rate for the gym.
Yeah.
And
Steps.
it does my steps.
Does it do sleep?
Shoots me my texts and calls. That's why I know that I got a call during the pod. And yeah, sleep, everything. I'll show you my sleep scores. It seems pretty accurate. Like, no
Yeah,
problem.
maybe I'll have to get that.
And I switch wrists once every other day so that it doesn't like destroy your skin.
Yeah.
Charges in like an hour and a half, and then it lasts for like a week and a half.
Okay.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Yeah, I'd love a watch too. This is cool. Dunks, shoes. I have no shoes on there. Yeah, I have a bunch of tattoo fucking ideas. I'm not impressed with how quick I suddenly had a bunch of ideas. I got real creative one night, and I was like, dude, I have all these fucking ideas. I was like, I've got this now. I was like, I know most of what I'm. Whoa, buddy. I was like, Jesus.
I know.
I already know, like, I think the majority of this leg down here is going to be bands that I've seen.
Okay.
So I'm going to get their little emblems or their words if they don't have one and just all the way down. And what I'll do is I'll, like, save a bunch of them and then get a bunch of them added at once. I'm not going to go in band by band. That seems a little. Yeah. I think that'll be a cool one. And then the Greek.
Yeah. I know what I want to
I don't
finish
know.
my sleeve. I'm thinking I'm going to get the Amente Mori
Yeah.
hands here because
Yeah.
that's cool. I know what I want for my back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do the Zeus Hades Poseidon, their faces.
Yeah.
Around
Their
my calf.
faces.
Just because you're like, I don't want any faces.
Yeah.
Mine's going to be only face.
Yeah, I know. And you already have some, so whatever. That's
I just want
dude, everyone's got their fucking style.
And then
I like the fucking big black inky dark lines.
I don't know if I want to continue the Greek all the way up or
Yeah.
switch to like at the knee, do like some Japanese.
I think that's what I'm gonna do on the bottom forearm. Forearm?
Forearm.
My forearm.
That's kind of funny that you're gonna do it on your forearm, and I'm gonna do it like if I do it, it's gonna be on my leg and the
Interesting.
opposite leg
Yeah.
and the opposite limb. Wow, that's interesting.
And I might do like I don't know what I'm gonna do in Japanese though. I might do manga stuff, like you know, or I might do, you know, like I don't know, cherry blossom shit.
Mine's gonna be like I think if I do it because I have the tattoo like idea, and like I've thought about it quite a bit. Would be the samurai with a cherry blossom tree and then like a temple in the back.
Sick.
And then maybe do like a
Like this
dragon.
is already Japanese artwork, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I'm thinking I should just add it onto here.
Checks out.
Yeah, right. Fibonacci sequence, the fucking box though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I've got ideas and I want to execute, but it's like 15 grand, probably 20 grand, probably
Oh,
total.
my legs gonna be like, and back will probably be like $100.
Yeah.
Finish my arms
I
probably
don't know
like
if I'll ever
700.
get my back done.
The spine for me,
Bad idea.
not like a back cover. Just
Yeah,
the
no,
spine.
I'm not a fan of that. I don't know
It's
what
gonna
it
be
is.
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
like
my
it.
spine, and then there's wings that would go like on my traps.
Okay. What are you thinking on the spine? What are you doing there?
It's kind of like a sword, and then either a snake or a dragon going around it.
That's interesting.
I'll show you.
Almost like Brock Lesnar inspired.
Sure. Yeah.
But his is
Yeah. Yeah.
a bit intense, but to each their own.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like, now that you say spine, I think that would be where I would like it, but I would rather just limit it to right. I don't know what I would do.
Mine's just gonna go from like pretty much like the bone here
Mm-hmm.
to the bottom of my lat. It's not like all the way.
No, I'd probably go right to.
It's like 3/4
Like I'd
down.
probably go from just under the bone.
Yeah.
To honestly, I'd probably go right to like right above the lower back, so it's no tramp stamp zone.
Oh yeah, mine's not even gonna
Like
be that
right.
long.
Oh, I would. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I would, I'd get like a good strip.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I have no. This is my first thought of it. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
not even an imagination of what I would want to get there. Brother, this has been a sick kind of pod. Actually,
It's been different.
it's been very well rounded.
It's been more
More personal reflection,
personal reflection and like, yeah,
less outward, more inward.
yeah. No, it hasn't
That's
been like
okay.
a fact telling.
Yeah.
It's been more just
No,
like
it's good. What are we dealing with?
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
So 31,
This was like an insight.
32, right? 32.
Yeah, this was
32.
more like give an insight into.
What's going on in our existences.
Unfortunately, we're not robots and not perfect.
We're in shambles, and that's okay.
Yeah, right now I got the dustpan. I'm trying to pick everything
Yeah,
up.
we just pick it up, put it back together. Actually, before we leave, there's a cool process in Japan where bowls are broken.
Oh
and they
yeah,
fix them with gold lines, right?
yeah.
And they make them more beautiful than they were before.
I did actually know that. If something breaks, they fix it with gold. Yeah,
Yeah. So we're just fixing our shit, man.
dude, I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
be
come out on top.
fucking solid gold.
That's it, my guy. All right, Ty. Love you,
Episode
bro.
32. Peace.
Peace, bro.